What is up, you guys? It is Def, and we're back with another video. So just if you, I can't fucking talk already. Even starting this video, I'm not even 10 seconds in. I'm already messing up, but I don't care. I'm doing one take only. As you guys see by the title of this video, new job. So I got a new job after working at my previous job, which was Lowe's. If you guys don't know what Lowe's is, it's basically a hardware store. It's like a Home Depot, Menards. Basically, that's what it is. It's Home Depot / Menards, but it's just a different name. And I worked there for the summer since it was just a seasonal job. If you don't know what a seasonal job is, it's just the season that is in that you work. So since I was summer, I was only working the summer, selling plants, doing mulch, doing everything that relates to outside work that people need, like mulch, like flowers, like grass seed, like sod, shit like that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you probably should know what I'm talking about, because everyone has gone to an outside place of a home store department for the most part. But so I worked there for, I think, about like 3 months, just doing seasonal work, just working outside and shit like that. And then I got a job 2 weeks after that, finally, because I didn't realize how bored I was without a job, because I had about 2-3 weeks so far since I stopped working, and I could have easily gotten a lot of videos done. Easily could have recorded every single day, but I was a lazy fuck. I didn't want to. But before we get into my job, I'm just going to go through the history of my job. My first job I worked at was Pizza Hut, and that was the worst job I've ever had. I absolutely hated it. It was miserable. I never wanted to go to work. It was just, it was basically just going like a prison. It was worse than school. And so I absolutely hated working at Pizza. It was like the worst thing ever in my life. Doing is the biggest mistake ever is going and getting that job. Going into Pizza, applying, getting the job, and working there for probably 2-3 months, which isn't a lot, but those 2-3 months that I worked were one of the worst times ever. I absolutely hated it. I hated the people I worked with. My manager was a asshole for the most part. I made a video about it. If you guys want it, I don't know what it's called, but I made a video about it about last year. So if you guys want to listen to it, you guys can. But it's basically how my job at Pizza Hut went, and how I absolutely hated it. How I always got yelled at by my manager for doing something, or I got yelled at by a coworker for doing something. That wasn't even my fault, but it sucked. I worked at Pizza for about three months. I quit on the day of the Super Bowl. They had me scheduled for the Super Bowl, and I said, you know what, I'm not. I told them that like that week I was done, and that for the most part wasn't coming in on Sunday during the Super Bowl. And so I called them saying, hey, yeah, I'm not coming in. And they basically just said, we need you. I said, yeah, I'm not coming in. And then the other manager just said, fine. One of the managers said, you know, that's fine. Because really, they didn't need me. I wasn't going to be the one making the pizzas for the most part. I bet if I went, I was just going to be cleaning, just doing dishes. That's what I bet that's what I was going to be doing. But so I quit on the day of the Super Bowl for my first job, which is Pizza Hut. And then the year went by, and I got my second job at Lowe's, which that, so far out of the 2 jobs I've had, that was my favorite job ever. I met so many good people at Lowe's, where I worked with. Everyone there was awesome. I loved that place so much. It was like the greatest time I ever actually enjoyed going to work. I met a girl who I enjoyed talking to, who I don't talk to anymore, because I asked her for a Snapchat and she didn't reply. But so that's that. I like Lowe's. Everything. I'm hoping that this new job at Best Buy is the same. So getting to my new job, down with the backstory. Getting the new job. So I applied at Best Buy like 3 or 4 times, maybe even more than that. And all those times I applied, I always got a reply back saying, "Yeah, we're not interested in your application. We don't want you." And that's because I basically I don't know why I did, but I told the truth when I asked, like, how would your peers, how would your teachers or co-workers say you work? Very above average, like bad or something like that. And I always like tell the truth. I would say average, but I probably should just say above average, above average, above average, above average, above average, since everyone fucking lies and shit. But so I applied at Best Buy for about three or four times, I believe. Like I said, maybe more, and I always got shut down. So I applied again after I was looking for a job after Lowe's, because I was really bored, and also I'm in college, so I need some money since I am staying home for college. So I don't feel like just, having classes 2, maybe 3 classes a day and not doing anything to be done by 11 o'clock or noon. So I finally applied. I got the job, which was awesome. But I applied at the 2 places I was looking at were Best Buy and Dick's Sporting Goods. Now with Dick's Sporting Goods, they didn't have anything open that I wanted. The only thing they really had open was foot retail or shoe retail, and I didn't feel like working in that area, that department, because a lot of people go to the shoe section of Dick's. And whenever I go to Dick's, that's where I go. I go to the shoe section. So I didn't want to work there because I didn't really want to deal with all the people. But so I saw Best Buy, and then they had an opening for a gaming, entertainment, something department. So I was like, gaming, entertainment, sure, why not? So I applied to that, and I got the job there. And I was really excited. So I went in for my interview about last week, and I was doing the interview, and so I got hired, of course. I said I got the job, but I didn't get hired for the gaming department. As you guys don't know, I'm a built guy. I'm 6'2", 260, so I'm tall and big. And when you're tall and big, for the most part, a lot of people, when you're tall and big, you're strong. And for when you're doing lifting and stuff, you have to have for the most part, a very strong lower body. And for me, that's what I do have. During football, my upper body was weak as fuck, but my lower body was really good. But so when I got hired at Best Buy and I got the job, he said, I think that you're more cut out for inventory. And that's basically working in a warehouse, doing lifting, putting away stock, all that shit, which I basically did at Lowe's. So I got hired as inventory. So I was like, great, you know what, that's fine by me. I have a job. I don't care what it's in, but I have the job. So I got hired, and he said, go back to when you get home, refill out the application for inventory. So I did that. I filled the application. Here's the funny thing. When I filled the application, I got an email back saying, yeah, we don't want you. But luckily, they still took me. So I got an email saying, we don't want you. But since they were hiring me, I still got the job, which I found funny because I don't understand why they just didn't take my application from the last time I applied. And I had to redo it all over again. But I got the job. That's a good thing. Working at a place was really good, probably a very good discount. And also, as you guys see, I can't tell if that's 75 or 79 kills. I could easily get 100 kills if my teammates weren't douchebags and standing in the hard point. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little off topic, sort of, kind of, but don't really like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a fantastic day. See ya.